1.76. Wealth is governed by the principle of value. Wealth is governed by the principle of value. What is the principle of value? Before I explain that, I want you to know that it is not God who determines value. It is men. Men determine it, not God. For instance, it is not God who said that a shoemaker or a cobbler should take less remuneration or money as compared to a doctor. It's not God who said that. It is not God who said that a peasant farmer who feed us should not receive much reward, financial rewards, as compared to a lawyer. It is not God who said that. It is not God who said that the guy who owns a small provision shop should not receive a lot of financial resources as compared to a lecturer. It's not God who said that. So value on earth is not determined by God. It's determined by men. It is determined by men. So it means that as a child of God, you have to search where is value. Where is value? Well, value is found in places. There are some things when you do, your income will skyrocket. There are some things when you do with the same amount of time and even the same energy, your income is low or will be low. So it is not God who determines that, but God said that I am the Lord thy God that giveth thee power to get wealth. So God gives you the power, not the wealth, because the wealth is not determined by God. The wealth is determined by the principle of value, and the principle of value is determined by the problems you can solve. So a doctor solves a problem, health problem. A lawyer solves a legal problem. A lecturer solves ignorant problem. And based on the problems they solve, their value is determined. So value is not determined by God. Men determine value. But God gives you the power to become wealthy in that particular endeavor. So assuming you are a businessman and the product you sell has a lot of value, then God can give you the power to become successful in that business. You see, that's how it works. So God gives you the power, not the wealth, because the wealth is determined by the principle of value. So let's say that you're a businessman and you want to sell polythene bag, and that is all that you sell. And let's say Party B is also a businessman, but he has a company that produces the polythene bag, and God is empowering both. Who become wealthy? Of course, the one that owns the company, because God is giving them the same amount of power. But this person has decided to sell the polythene bag, and this person has decided to manufacture the polythene bag. Another instance, let's say all this person wants to do is to sell salt. So all he does is to sell salt. So God has empowered him to sell salt. And not that he's doing that on a larger scale, but on a small scale. And let's say Party B has decided, look, okay, I want to sell salt on a larger scale and export salt to other places. God can empower both, but their success will be determined by what they have decided to invest their lives into. So wealth is governed by the principle of value. Wealth is governed by the principle of value. And value on earth is not determined by God. Value on earth is determined by men. Men determine it. So men say that we think this particular product or this particular service should have XYZ amounts of money. Or we think this particular product or service should also have XYZ amounts of money. Men did that. So if you are spending all your energy in your endeavor and it looks like you're not becoming wealthy, don't blame God. It's a principle. Wealth is governed by the principle of value. God bless you.
Thank you for being part of our growing family. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment.